What's up, podcast land?
What is going on? Lots happened in the last few days.
A lot's happened, dude. It has been a busy weekend.
Busy weekend, fun weekend.
Oh, dude, it's a lot of fun.
Super busy, super fun.
Still
Enjoyed
recuperating.
Yeah, still recuperating.
Dude. So, welcome back to the Journey Unknown podcast. We are here in the Pine Knot Lodge. Scott?
Trevor, back in the saddle again.
Back in the saddle again. Today is in the day of our Lord, August 11th, 2026.
Yep. Yes, it is.
The summer is winding down and deer season is heating up, baby.
I think...
No, okay, summer's not. I think summer's just hitting.
I think summer's heating up and
Oh, yeah, dude.
maybe deer season's closing in. I'm excited. Can't wait.
I am too, man. It's coming. We're not ready, but thank you to Whitetail Greens. We are a little bit closer.
Yep, a little bit closer.
We stopped and talked to Shannon earlier. He hooked us up with some sugar beets, some fall chill, some alfalfa clover, some deep freeze. Man, I don't know. We got like 3 acres worth of stuff, but then some things are going to mix.
Yeah. There's one more thing.
There's another one in there.
I don't know if it's worth. Well, it is worth standing up for, but let's see.
None of us were on the ball with getting the summertime stuff in, so we are going for some wintertime things, which is for me better because
actually, some of that stuff
kind of both.
Yeah,
Kind of both. But yeah,
one step closer.
get your guys' foot in with Whitetail Greens. They are making what's that one there?
Raw alfalfa.
The raw alfalfa. Okay, so is that just alfalfa, or is that the alfalfa clover plus?
This is
Says on what's the very top say?
just raw alfalfa.
Okay. Yeah, that must have been on the discount one. I think the new one is the alfalfa clover mix. And I am no freaking food plot guru. I wish I was.
I
You know, I have
know.
people ask me all the time.
I mean, how many hunters that are extremely successful, as much as people love or hate to watch, hunting shows and stuff, there's very few that doesn't make their food plots like the main priority of the summer and stuff.
Yeah.
It's because that's what brings consistency with the
and
hunts
it usually
stuff.
takes a few years because like they might not come in this year and plow this down, but if I can set this up for the next year and
Right.
the offspring and the younger ones are going to know or whatever, they're going to come back. Hopefully. I mean, they will. I mean, they will.
It's better than what it is sitting right now.
Yeah, it's better than them leaving once the acorns are gone, because when late season hits, it's already tough as a bow hunter, and we got a million rifle seasons around here, poachers everywhere.
Man.
Like, season's tough, so we need something to appetite. We need that carrot dangling in front of their face, or in this case, sugar beets and turnips.
Yep. Clover.
So, clover, man, the clover's awesome. I've had really good luck on the clover there at the house spot.
I've heard a lot, just like watching videos and stuff. Obviously, like the winter oats and stuff like that, the winter wheat, like just that fall chill, that mix is successful.
Right.
And this is where we really got to get better. And I think we are slowly but surely. It's hard with us. I'm always gone. Scott working. Just life happens, but preparing
expensive.
for the future. Like this is, like you said, this year it may not, and it could still turn out to be just fine. But setting ourselves up for next year and the following years and stuff like that. And sometimes you really need that when you want to start chasing mature deer.
Yeah, man, because to be consistent, it's hard to do. You can get lucky.
Yeah, I agree.
And maybe this would help. With because I put a lot of hours in the stand and usually have decent luck, but it's kind of it's tough. So if I can give myself an edge, I mean,
you need it.
They need
Deer are smarter than me. So
and with the edge, antler edge, we put out some antler edge last week, and then immediately had big old bucks on camera.
Yep. Yeah, you have. And I've gotten diddly squat, and I don't know what it is. It's crazy. I'm hoping. I've always get pictures from like July, mid-July, and then to bow season. The deer look at their watch and be like, tomorrow's bow season? Not showing up.
Right.
I'm getting nothing right now. I've got one decent buck, but I'm hoping that's show signs. We got a good acorn crop this year, especially out in Lowndes. Maybe they're going to be around in deer season, and then it'll pay off not seeing pictures of them all summer. But Scott's got some dandies on camera, like 4 dandies.
Yeah, and more than I usually have, and they're kind of spread out a little bit, but that's okay.
2 absolute thumpers.
Mm-hmm. It's got me excited. I'm trying not to get my hopes up or get my heart broken already, but I don't know. Like, I'm already like, where's he at? Where's he at? You know, he's Creeps is his name. I'm not going to show you, so, but I can tell you he's big.
He's a big deer.
He he's what's kind of got me not questioning Iowa, but like he's an Iowa class buck, and I can have him here hopefully continuously coming in.
It's hard. Last year, Scott and I, and we'll know in 3 days or 4 days if we drew it again. Whetstone, we got drawn for the management hunt and hunted. There's really big deer up there. We didn't know the area last year. We still don't know the area, but we're better. We would be better off this year than we were last year.
Much better.
But we had the deer last year, which he's dead now, got hit by a car, but that was just in the back of our minds. And when he popped up on camera, actually packed up one night.
Yeah,
at like 9 o'clock at night and drove 4 hours home to be in a stand chasing a different deer. So I know what Scott's talking about. Iowa Classic or a chance at Giants, but when you know there's a deer back home, and if he starts showing up consistently, it's very hard, especially if you haven't filled a tag yet.
Right.
It's hard to not be thinking about home when you're somewhere else. But hopefully we don't run into that first week of season. Maybe
hey, tag me out, dude. I'll
do
be
some good and
okay with it.
We'll know if we get drawn for the Whetstone hunt. And we got really lucky last year. Like we didn't know it.
No.
0 preference points. We drew it, and everybody's like, "What? How in the world did you draw it?" And I was kind of like, "Well, whatever." But as we went and talked to people that was there, they're like, "There's a game warden or a conservation agent said he'd been putting in for like 15 years and hadn't drawn it."
It's
and
insane.
I almost wonder. Yeah, I almost wonder if he wasn't putting in for the rifle part.
Is it harder? You think?
I would assume it would be harder.
I would too.
More people rifle hunt.
But look at like Iowa, you can get a muzzleload tag in like 2 or 3 to 4 years, and a bow tag takes 6, 7, 8 years.
Really?
It's harder.
Yeah.
So why?
Yeah, I don't know. That could be true. But whatever. He said he put in all that time. So we may have just gotten super lucky. Put in for it again. I was bouncing all over the place looking for places with a higher likelihood of being drawn, and then I was like, man, screw it. We'll see what happens. Scott's already got Iowa, and I'm gone so much that I want to put the grind home. I mean, I'd love to go somewhere else too, but if we don't get drawn, and we both get some tags filled here, I'll be filming him up in Iowa.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to share that experience. And then I couldn't imagine shooting a good buck in Iowa and then you being there and filming me too.
Oh, I hope that is.
They'd be hear me from here hollering.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's fun filming.
Yeah, I have a blast.
I enjoy filming.
Especially if you we've gotten better with each other. Hunting like self-filming is self-filming. There's going to be mishaps. It's tough. But if you like with one another, being able to kind of like, I don't know, just
like you communicate without communicating.
Yeah, and that way
you can read each other's body language and
or like hold on or whatever, and getting good footage. It's super fulfilling.
Yes, it is.
It's up there. It's almost like knowing that. Oh man, I just got home shooting a good buck. That's like as just much of a rush as it is shooting. Well, maybe not quite as much shooting it, but it's up there.
It's up there. Like whenever you were about to shoot that big buck on the farm, we ended up having to live in a way. But I was shaking like a leaf on the tree. I was also hanging on like the last ditch effort on a leaf on a tree.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, I was nervous as can be, especially a buck that we know and I'd never seen in person. He's just been around for a few years.
Giant 8 point.
He's big. He's really big. So that's coming.
Yep.
What we get back from this weekend?
Ohio.
Ohio. We went up to Deerassic Classic.
Cambridge, Ohio.
Cambridge. We had like a 9.5 hour drive. We left out Thursday evening after work.
Yep, 7 o'clock at night ish.
Yeah, rolled in about 5:30 in the morning. Their time was 4:30 our time.
Yeah, we jumped ahead and forgot.
Yeah, because it showed like an hour later. I'm like, Dad, man, we're gonna get no sleep. Thankfully, they didn't have our room, and by the time they got us our room, it was like 6:30 getting to bed. And then luck have it, at 8 o'clock,
yep,
fire alarms went off.
The loudest. I mean, I guess you want a loud fire alarm, but the most
annoying
loud fire alarm where we had to leave our rooms, everybody go and stand outside, and finally got it shut off. But they still had the really
It took an hour. It was after 9 o'clock before they got it completely quit.
Yeah, because it stopped, crawled back in bed for almost 3.5 seconds, and then it started going off again.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the most annoying thing in the world.
So for those of you who think you're slicker than a Snicker, don't smoke in your hotel room.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Somebody was smoking in their hotel room.
Well, it makes sense.
and it will trigger the fire alarm and wake everybody up. And some people only had 2 hours of sleep after you were up at 4:30 the Thursday morning. I was up a little after that. I worked 10 hours. You were working, doing stuff. We each slept a couple hours on the drive, but still, we were up for over 24 hours pretty much, and then had to get up and go work all day out in the sun with Randy Birdsong and which we absolutely love. Thanks, Randy, Birdsong, Nate, Cody with Headhunters TV. Man, we appreciate you guys helping us out up there and pulling some strings, getting Trevor a ticket, and that was really enjoyable.
Yeah, it was awesome. I had an absolute blast. I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, they have us back next year.
We're gonna have to change our attire though if we go next year. And I'm not volunteering for nipple rings, but if you don't care, take one for the team, bud.
Never seen so many men with nipple rings.
Never have, dude.
I mean, I would say 1 in 6 people had it, and about half the men there did not have shirts on. I was like, is this like a procedure? Like, hey, when you enter Deerassic Classic, no shirts allowed.
Yeah. No, I didn't see any women without any shirts on. That would have been a different story because there was some that deserved having their shirts on. I'm just going to speak from the truth. I can't lie to you.
But if they would have got that nod, the ones that didn't deserve to have their shirts off would have been the ones swanging.
Yes. Well, I saw one guy swanging his dang-a-langin'. He had a freaking Speedo on.
A Speedo with a American flag Speedo thing with suspenders.
Yeah, like a onesie.
Yeah, and a wiener sock thing hanging out.
Goober was out there hanging. I couldn't. I glanced, then I stared. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, we're like, Scott, quit staring. He said, I can't help it. I cannot help it.
You got to appreciate a good weenie when you see one, I guess. That's gay. But you know what? That man walked around so freaking confident, he didn't give a rip that he was wearing that.
I could have went up there and wore some of the stuff that these people wore, and I would have been so humiliated with myself that even though I knew I was driving back to Missouri and never see 99.9% of these people ever again in my life, I would live with shame.
I know. And then, picture him walking up to the booth and be like, hey, what do you got going on here? Oh, sign up for our raffle.
Just throw the hammer hanging onto the table. I'm like, dang, there's some awkwardly weird, just disgusting outfits there.
Give a bunch of rednecks about 5 acres to roam, some extra money in their pocket, and a lot of beer.
Yeah.
And they do some pretty outlandish things.
BYOB.
But hey, you know what? I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Oh, it was a blast.
It was a good time. We talked to, it's like a 10,000 ticket sold place. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how many was there, but there was thousands.
Oh, yeah. I would say that they probably, over the 2-day event, I would say that they sold close to their limit of 10,000.
Probably.
Say 8,000 people touched down there. There was a lot of people.
There was a lot of people, but they give away so much stuff. It's over $2 million in prizes, and they're going off every 15 minutes, 30 minutes. They're doing big prizes and little prizes all over the place. You're able to purchase merchandise. You're able to purchase tickets for raffles, gun raffles, truck raffles, Jeep raffles, car raffles, dirt bikes,
guns,
bows, safes,
tractors, 4-wheelers, side-by-sides.
Anything.
Speedos with a wiener sock.
Those are discounted half off.
Yeah.
And then they have a 50-50 raffle, which ended up being over $100,000. It was $120,000 total this weekend in 50-50 raffles between 2 raffles.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
No, more than that between 2. Because the first day or the second day was like $120,000. The second day
the second day they took home $84,000. So it was $160,000 50-50.
And the first day the guy took home $30,000.
So I want to say like $32,000. So
over $200,000 or roughly $200,000 of tickets were sold.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, if tickets sold, yeah. And then so I think some of the proceeds go back into just getting people introduced into hunting. That's kind of vague, but some of the people that put it on, which is Film Your Hunt, Tom Petrie, which is a super awesome guy. So a lot of the guys that have filmed have done some of his classes. Yeah. He has an online portion and a day portion or a week portion. If you guys are ever looking into doing some outdoor filming, I think it's with what's some style of cameras? It's called Film Your Hunt, or Become One is also another company. Campbell Cameras. I think it's Campbell Cameras. You can buy setups on their online portion. Here's your budget, here's your starter kit, here's your mediocre, here's your advanced, and they can also help get your foot in the door with some outdoor industry people.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool. I mean, everything comes with a price, but if you want to,
you talked to a guy that took that class and got a job.
I talked to a younger guy, and he just finished a class this year, and he's already going to go film Tom on an elk hunt in Colorado this fall.
What a blast that would be, man.
Yeah, and he said he learned more in 1 or 2 weeks there than he learned in 5 years trying to learn himself.
Really?
Yeah. So, and I completely see it. Like it's so tough to go in here and try to do it, like especially on your spare time and trying to learn. And you're taking the long road, no matter which way you do it. At this point, if you can go in and figure out how to not only make it better but shorten your time doing it, for one, to be more enjoyable because you're getting something actually done that's quality.
Yeah.
Because I'm so far behind on editing, but I have no idea where to start. Trying to pick and choose what I can build a story on.
Yeah.
We're always missing something.
Yep.
And then
Audio,
we hunt,
kill
not
shot.
kill. So it's like, sometimes you're left with not a whole lot to work with, and then me being really the only one that edits, it's just tough. But
tough to get.
I've got
and learning the
Mac. Yeah,
That's
the Mac.
I don't know how to work that thing at all because I've clicked around on stuff. I'm like, whoa, dude, it's
a lot
so
different.
Which people say potentially better once you learn it, but it's hard.
Yeah,
you need to know. It has to be somebody that knows it to show it to, which again is like a class or whatever.
Yeah.
But instead of trying to learn yourself, I don't know how to work that computer at all.
And Lance Brown, if you guys remember Lance Brown from a few episodes ago, he's really good at editing and videography. Anytime I have a question, I talk to him,
And
he's super knowledgeable.
Swilly is very
Swilly's good too, and he didn't have much time on the Mac, but he did. This is his old computer.
Yeah.
But he does understand editing, and he's just got that colorful, creative
mindset. Like he's painting the picture as he's going.
He's so good, and I'm trying to get him back in. And speaking of which, Swilly did sell his first property in house the other day.
Did he? I think he's already sold his second property.
Well, I was wondering if that was
the same person.
another one, but I don't know. But he did at least sell his first section like last week, and I'm so proud of him for doing that. And I know it was a kind of a big loop-de-loop in getting it sold, but it worked out. And he may come on this week, I'm going to try to upload this maybe like Thursday or Friday, so it'll be like somewhere around the 10th of August if this is out, or if not, it'll be next week on Tuesday. But still try to get him in here and podcast with us this week since my AC is working again.
Maybe it was just the one. Maybe I saw on Snapchat, and then I saw a Facebook post, I think.
Yeah, probably so. I think he made a TikTok on it, too.
Either way, it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm proud of him, man. That's awesome. Get his foot in the door and do that, and hopefully have a good career.
He enjoys and he has passion for.
Yeah, make some extra money, and But he said with that, it's going to help him get back into filming and doing some more editing, and he could help with this too.
Yeah. Oh, Willie, he's a good feller.
Yeah, he is, man. I love him to death.
He is a good feller. One thing. So I come in on the 10th
of September.
Yep. So I'll have 5 days, and as horrible as it is, I'm trying to decide if there ain't I need to get 2 hang-on stands hung, and I meant to do it this time in, and I didn't. And there's a couple stands I have that I need to take out of a tree. It ended up being, I don't know, just didn't happen. But
buy ratchet straps.
Yeah, buy a ratchet strap or 2.
Yeah, I bought some the other day.
And but I got the saddle, I got a climber or whatever. There's different things I can do, but I really want to have a couple spots, especially once we get into this.
And where Creeps is at, I don't need to be messing around because he's bedding.
You have a hang on there though, or did you take it down?
I do. I need to move it, but it was squeaky last time I was in it. It was a River's Edge Lightfoot, I think. Especially with the angle, it's kind of skied up. I need to maybe at least take some WD-40, and cause I've got some other sticks too, because they ain't all that high up in a tree. I can maybe put some sticks up and just leave that there, because it's honestly not in a bad spot. But I'm kind of wanting to move it over towards that creek where I was telling you about, up the hills, the bedding, and the food plot and mineral down below. Speaking of that, you guys, whoever's listening, you need to get a Missouri conservation book, because it has all the rules and stuff in for regulations. Because this year during rifle season, our first 2 days, we have to go check in a deer for CWD testing, but we're not a CWD county, so we're still allowed to run our minerals. So we can still run our Antler Edge, well, the Antler Edge and BioRack, which is another good plug too. If you guys are wanting a supplemental feed and can, Antler Edge with Ronnie Kaufman and Brad Muse out of Lehigh, Oklahoma. They've got Antler Edge, your protein and attractant mix. We can run that in the summertime. As long as you're not CWD county. CWD counties, you can't run them at all.
Nothing.
But the mineral, which is BioRack, and I used my last bag last week.
Yeah,
BioRack you can run all year round. It's just strictly awesome. Calcium, phosphorus, protein stuff. It's in an ag style, but it's meant for deer. It is genetically designed to be for what deer need to grow, and it freaking works. I mean,
they love it.
The proof's in the pudding. Literally hours after we put that out the other day, and we hadn't even messed with any of these spots all year round. Hadn't had a camera on them. The food plots are grown up. the mineral's been gone for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And I put it out, and boom, they hit it. I'm
Yeah,
like, man, that's why I like it.
Last year, when we put stuff out there in Lowndes, actually like the last 4 years. The first time we put some stuff out, which was Antler Edge and stuff, that was in 2023.
Yeah.
That night, like 8 hours later, I got my first picture, and it was the big 8-point.
The big one. Wasn't there 2 big bucks with him like that night?
Yeah,
it's like, boom,
there was one that was like,
it's like we left and they came in.
I had a really, really tall 8-point that looked like the angle that I'd gotten looked like he was going to.
Yeah, wasn't he like narrow but tall? Because
Yep.
like at first you're like, whoa, and then he's like, okay, you're good.
Yeah, and then there was one that was extremely wide, but it wasn't very tall. And then there was the big 8 he was a really big buck, had palmation to him. He was a stud.
Yeah, and of course, like with anything, you're gonna have places where they don't get hit. Doesn't mean the stuff's not good.
Right.
It doesn't mean it at all. It's like if a deer wants to do something, a deer's going to do something, and it depends on the food and if they're in. Like right now, you don't have a lot of pictures, but like you're up in the woods a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, deer are on the fringes right now.
Yeah,
but there is going to be an acorn crop, so they're going to move up there.
Yeah, I think that I'm taking it as like with a grain of salt. Like, season's not here. I've already had too many times where I've got a bunch of pictures and seen nothing. It doesn't mean not getting the pictures. I just wish that I could get a couple and just have an idea of the quality of deer in there. If there's a couple deer from last year, that another big 8, not the one that I was just talking about, but he was a really big deer last year and old. I think like for sure a mature buck.
I agree.
And if he shows up this year, what he's looking like, just get an idea what's in the area. I don't need pictures of him every day, even though it makes me feel good.
No, it does feel good. But then I got my cameras are running out of space, and I'm trying not to run $20 a camera on my cell cameras. But whenever I'm not getting them, I'm like a daggum crack addict trying to find my next high, because it is a high to get pictures, and especially when you got like even good bucks, or just like we said, to have them now doesn't mean they're going to be there in a month.
Right.
To not have them now, it sucks. But you're like, well, that maybe they'll move in because they're going to change.
Past, they've been there. Like
you've always had for your little piece there, especially in your Lowndes area, man. It's
a good like passing through
it
spot.
is, and you've seen a lot, and you've had opportunities at good bucks too. It's not just for me, like I usually get some pictures of some good deer and then like not see them, or like they're way off.
Mm-hmm.
So you've had a lot of them within bow range or close to it. Pretty consecutive. You and your dad.
Yeah, between the two of us, we've had some good deer. I shot that 12-point, which that was during rifle season. Opening day of rifle season, actually, and it was the first time I rifle hunted since 2012.
Yeah,
and whatnot. But that stand, we came really close to killing that big 8 last year. Dad did.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the tree filming, and he's seen a couple of them. And last year, I had a really, really nice 10-point that I didn't know the deer, but he was a good buck. He snuck up on me to the weakest spot, over my left shoulder, and I'm left-handed, and he was within 40 yards before I saw him. It was dead quiet that hunt. I was actually filming myself taking like a little interview. Yeah, and I just glanced back and I was like, "Oh my gosh, there is a big buck right behind me."
Say a few cuss words.
I'm sure at some point I did. Yeah. I don't know if I did it right there, but I was trying to get situated or whatever, and just didn't. They ended up spooking, but he was a good deer.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple or just seen, just plain and simple seen some deer.
In this spring, you had turkeys up there too, quite a bit. You and your dad both killed turkeys off food plot.
Yep.
Like on camera, both of them.
Yep. On trail camera.
Trail cameras even, and they have it on footage too. Unfortunately, I'm slacking on all that with the camera side or developing
side.
But
two different cameras. Actually. Mine, you just catch it flopping, and Dad's, you catch him walking up and it's flopping. But like Dad's, I don't know how it didn't catch all of it.
Yeah, in video,
or at least coming, because Dad said he was strutting right there. And then mine, like he was on trail camera the whole time. Stepped out of like just a couple seconds. He was in the trail camera on my regular camera. He stepped just outside of the window of my trail camera, and then the next picture I got, he was flopping on the ground. Like, that's pretty cool.
Well, did you use the Whitetail Greens, the throw and grow, or do you use the like turkey seed? They have
that was just throw and grow.
Just throw and grow, and they were still hit. That's crazy. Man.
And it was just throw and grow, and it worked.
Yeah, what are the odds you had birds there on the plot and it wasn't like a luscious green plot, but it was like the only green in the the woods were greening. But that's like the only like vegetation.
Yeah,
and they were there. That was
they were
cool.
there most days. Most days I was getting pictures of turkeys. A couple gobblers.
I'd love to stick a turkey this fall. I was mentioning that
I would
last
too.
night. Have you ever stuck a turkey with a bow or try? Or
I've shot at 3.
Yeah.
And didn't.
I've tried to shoot quite a few of them, or at least try to get drawn back, and there's too many eyes.
Mm-hmm. I shot it. The last time I shot at one, if I remember correctly, it was bow season. Obviously, bow season. It was in October, and I had a bunch of turkeys. I had no idea roosted next to my stand, and then they started. It was fall, and then I kind of I can't remember if I saw them up there or whatever, or just kind of yelping a little, just kind of communicating.
Yeah,
and I was like, gosh, they were close. They're like 40. Yeah, no, they're far. They're probably 50 to 60 yards in trees, and they all started flying down. I saw a bearded hen.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
And I drew back, and then a couple of them started spooking. I ended up shooting at that, and I got really, really mad. And
did you try to shoot the bearded hen?
Yeah.
See, I've passed like 2 bearded hens in the springtime, but if I was shooting with a bow, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
Yep.
I'm not saying pass them in the spring either. I think both times I had Tom like coming, and this has been a few years ago.
Yeah,
I might have been me and Mikey hunting together up on the farm, but. Yeah, in the fall time, a bearded hen comes up, that's going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. I was getting pretty excited. Missed it. Climbed out of the tree. Went up to, went back to Dad's. He like walks out because it was like 30 minutes after daylight. He's like, did you shoot one? And I was like, nope. And I grabbed my shotgun because it was fall turkey season. And
I
still had a grunt call on my chest.
Oh, I got to get my grunt call fixed.
And ended up shooting at one, but I killed 2 in one shot. Tagged them both, but it, just because I was bow hunting and got pissed.
Yeah.
So then I have a picture of holding 2 birds with a grunt call on my chest.
That's awesome. What kind of turkey call is that?
Yeah.
Mission Game Calls, grunt special.
Sure enough.
Yeah, shout out to Mission Game Calls too. If you guys are wanting a game call, dude, you've got time to get them done. I'd get a hold of him because it's a month, and I bet he's swamped.
Yeah,
I gotta go get a new reed.
I need one too. My reed.
Did the kids take after it too?
I don't know if somebody unscrewed it, and then how you can pull it out with it's got the rubber piece in there or whatever. But yeah, I need the guts back in it. But
so do I.
I liked it a lot.
Right now, this is Swilly's mushroom call. That's what he calls it. It's a mushroom call. He blows in it, there's nothing there.
Yep.
Hey, if any of y'all have used a Lima shield, reach out to me. I heard this on a podcast, and of course, everybody's got their spill, the newest, greatest formula, blah, blah, blah. But this is supposed to actually keep, I want to say enzymes. May not be right. Molecules, whatever it is. So it's to keep your pores from being able to produce human odor. Because most things are a masking.
Yeah.
But that's supposed to help eliminate the actual producing of it. And it's supposed to last a couple days on your skin.
Really?
And then the actual stuff in your clothing is supposed to last quite a long time. But I've lost the one thing that I really like. The last part of the sequence is a foam type deal. And that kind of seals the deal, and I've lost it. I don't know where it is. And then we got
there's 3 different or 4 different things.
Yeah, so I got laundry detergent, and that's the clothes spray,
like the Scent Away.
Yeah, so originally when I heard on the podcast, it was a little bit different situation, but you had the laundry detergent, you had the hair and body wash, and then you had the laundry stuff, and then you had the foam, but you also had this bottle that was a solution, and you put it in. It made 10 gallons. It was 10 gallons for 10 minutes in 110 degree water, which just means hot water.
Yeah.
You soak your clothes in this stuff for 10 minutes, and then you pull it out, wring it out, and let it air dry outside. And that's your base layer for your clothes.
Mm-hmm.
That's this extra stuff too. But
right.
they didn't even have that in the original. But this podcast was 2 years old. So then you had your body wash. The body wash itself didn't really do much. It just cleaned your system.
Yeah.
It wasn't the end all do all. But you done that, and then you put that foam on, even all your junk, your behemoths, your beheaders, and your armpits, your feet, whatever. And they said seriously, do that. And if you don't believe me, go outside and weed eat and mow, do your thing. Don't shower for 2 days, and have your wife smell your armpits and see if you stink. He's like, we have like a really freaking good success rate, and it's a money back guarantee. If not, I'm promoting them like I know I'm just going off what somebody heard, and it's Hunting Mason Dixon. They're a part of the working class bow hunter, and those guys are no bullshit people. So if they are going to allow even some of their affiliates to follow somebody, it better damn sure work.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're even partnered or not, because I'm going back and listening to like some of the original episodes from the Mason Dixon.
Right.
But it sounded good. The guy was legit. He was a military guy. He was an officer, and he's been through like all these pyramid scheme type stuff. He's like, dude, if I didn't think this freaking worked, he's like, I know what an illegitimate scenario is.
Right.
He's like, I'm pretty sure this is legitimate.
Yeah.
And it's been around for a long time. They were originally with like Winchester cleaning, and then like there was like a citrus side cleaning for like, it starts with like barbecue grills. Then they had things like for the hospitals, and it's just like it completely like eliminates the odor and doesn't allow it to happen.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. There's my 10-minute spill on if you guys have used it or not, let me know. But I got to buy that foam, long story short.
Well, he had it, he believes, at some point, and then lost it.
Me and you have used this Scent Thief.
I've had good luck with, or we've had good luck with that. I like that a lot.
Mouth.
Well,
that burn. I've had acid reflux real bad. Hey, let me see them beanies. You guys need to buy some beanies. I'm going to literally lose money on these things. $20 a piece. I got beanies. Get a beanie. These things cost me like $23 to make. And these were out of my pocket alone. Like I'm out like $400 or $500 on my last hats and beanies order. I got a really good problem with people not wanting to pay me for stuff. But I also like seeing people with merchandise on. So I know it's 110 out. Pretty quick.
Might have to take one down to Houston with me.
Yeah, dude, you may know it may be freezing down there. But
actually,
you better take some Vika gear with you because it's warm.
Yep.
There's your plug for Vika.
Yep.
You got time right now to order some new camouflage. We all like new cool things. Go with Vika camouflage.
Yep.
It's awesome.
It is.
I need to go on there and see if there's anything new.
They make good quality stuff.
It is good quality, and and it's not Walmart cheap, but it ain't Sitka expensive.
Right.
It's you're going to pay for it, but it's good. It's good stuff.
Yep.
I want to get them on the podcast too, and kind of get their backstory and try to get some more.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Spotlight with them. But yeah, you have time to get things in gear. I know I'm saying this, and myself, I'll still wait till September 12th to get all my stuff.
Yep, me too.
But it doesn't hurt to talk the talk.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
I have to agree. I'm excited about this stuff.
I am too. Yeah.
I'm really excited.
We need to get with, if you guys have any questions about food plot stuff either, or two, talk to us and we can ask the question or reach out to Shannon Wren and Lisa with Whitetail Greens. They have the answers. I think Lisa's kind of like she's the one that the brains.
Yep. She was looking at what mixtures and stuff works and if this would go good with that and like how, when. It gives you all the, also on here, like when you should plant, or did he have a, it says
on. So read off some of that sugar beet stuff.
So the sugar beets, it's a pure seed, 99.3%. Kinds sugar beets, the other crops, it's inert matter, including like seed coat, weed seed, variety not stated, total germ, 85%. So it's a origin, which I'm not exactly sure what that means, but one of these was saying a test date, so this was made just a couple months ago. Yeah, and they're going to get some more this week. Your fall. Maybe so here's your alfalfa clover. And so you also got some just regular alfalfa too, didn't you say? Yes.
And that must have been off the discount rack. So there's some alfalfa clover plus. You got 31% is coated alfalfa because of course you're going to have a volume. You're going to have seed coating. Mm-hmm. You're going to have some of them fillers, but it just helps with all the green. Or else you're going to have like this and this and this and bare spots. But you've got alfalfa, crimson clover, red clover, ladino clover, which ladino is badass. I love ladino. Yeah. And it's 16% in that and 17 and 17 on the crimson and red. Yeah. Then of course you got other crop. If you got seeds, you're going to have something mixed in. It ain't going to be the crop. And you can't weed out all the weeds. Like no pun intended. But it'll tell you like when, this was July 7th of 2026 when it was packaged. In the back of it, it'll tell you like how long it takes to mature. You got 60, 65 days for like your alfalfa. So it looks like some of the clover is anywhere from 30 to 70 days. Maturity does not mean lifespan. That just means you
That-
keep
yeah.
it manicured and stuff. A lot of stuff will grow back, but it'll tell you, this is like a half-acre bag. And I want to say somewhere around $25 to $30 average, give or take. Bags. Tells you like when to plant it, what kind of test sample soil you need, and that's just to say if you want to do this like to the legit.
Yeah, and it tells you like where if you're from the north, like you plant this from early August to late September.
Yeah, so right now we're in
Or
the heat of it. Like, seriously.
and then the south, mid-August to October, like that's when recommended planting stuff because this is obviously the fall, like going into the winter,
Right.
winter food plots and stuff. But yeah, they give you, it's kind of a dummy-proof directions, which is good because I need
It is.
dummy-proof.
It'll tell you like this needs tilled. Man, I keep puking my mouth. That's burning.
Yeah, don't do that no more.
But it'll tell you like this needs tilled, how deep to plant it.
Yep.
If you need to like go spray your plot too and get rid of all the vegetation, like it's simple. None of this stuff is extravagant. This is for like the working class. I don't have shit for time. I'm pulling this behind my buggy type of deal. Like that,
But works.
It works. It works really good. I've never had an issue with it. He sells a lot to like northern and a lot of eastern, and he's got some like ranches and stuff.
Pennsylvania,
And Pennsylvania's
Michigan,
big.
Wisconsin, places like that.
Yeah. And some returning customers, and some of them are ordering a lot.
Yeah.
He's just a small town homeboy that's doing this out of his shop.
Yep.
He ain't making a killing at all. He just genuinely enjoys seeing people have success. Like he first, when we left, he said, "Make sure you guys give me some pictures," and not for promotion. It's like he's
enjoys
excited.
it. Yeah, he's excited for us.
I showed him a couple of the bucks we have on camera, and he's like, "Dude, those are thumpers." I'm like, "Help me." He's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "You help me keep these where I want to keep them."
Help me make this a kill plot to where I can kill them.
So now we just need to get the plots ready, and we got some rain forecast. But it looks like the next 15 days are going to be hotter than a hoochie coochie.
The coochie's hoochie.
So anyway, there's exciting things coming. We're rushing around, but if we weren't flying by the seat of our pants, we wouldn't be flying.
Rain next Wednesday and Thursday. Chance of it, 35%.
This or next? That would be cool. So if I could get this weekend to get anything done, I'm supposed to play in a golf tournament. I was supposed to go to Iowa with Swilly and Alton.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, stuff's expensive. We just went to Ohio, spent more money. We didn't spend a lot of money extra, but it's still just expensive to travel.
Yeah,
a few $100 here and there. Then I come in, my AC's out, a few $100 there. I got a tire bad in my truck, a few $100 there.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to make it today's time.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
But
you got to be. The middle class is deteriorating. There's a upper class and our class, the lower class.
Yeah, it's a tough go, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's tough to keep the lights on sometimes. But anyway, you're leaving for Texas tomorrow.
Just got
12th.
the call. Just got the call. I got to fly out. I'm leaving tomorrow night. Got to go back to Texas and work for a little bit. I thought I was headed north, but instead I'm headed south.
I would much rather go north right now, whichever where's hot. But
actually, I looked at the weather. It looks like it's supposed to be hotter here than it is in Houston.
Really?
Yeah, just a couple degrees. It's low 90s down there, and up here it's like mid to upper 90s.
it'd be all right
this week, but it's supposed to cool off here the beginning of next week, and I don't know. They may heat up there, but over the next couple of days.
Yeah, Texas in this kind of time of the year is not good.
And it's humid because you're out in the bay. So it's,
really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that moisture will help a little bit. But I mean, dry heat. I don't care if it's dry heat or moist heat. It's still hot. One does. I mean, they both suck.
Yeah,
hot's hot.
Yeah, hot is hot. I hate humidity though.
It's bad.
I hate when things stick to the inside of my leg. I don't like it.
Give me one. We're gonna do 10 minutes. Give me one 10-minute off topic. Let's bust our balls story. What do you got?
Bust our balls story.
Yeah. Anything? What was a funny thing that happened this weekend? I know there's a few things that had to get us going.
Oh, let me think here for a splitty. This weekend. Put me on the spot. That was quick.
I know. Your storytelling time.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of anything that could have.
I am too. Like it flew by and like it's.
Yeah, just
I mean,
snap my
we
fingers and it was
had
over.
quite a few adult beverages while we were there, but like never. We were just chilling and sipping on brews.
We're walking around trying to. We're selling raffles, and I had to pee bad, and I've been going to the same bathroom, or same porta potties. In like this one corner, we're making the circle. I'm like, man, I gotta pee. And then we're walking down this like path or whatever, and finally look to my left, and there's like 15 yards from me, there's a line of 60 freaking porta potties to go into, and I was like, well, how did I not see that? I've been over here about to piss my pants, And I go in and pee, and when I come out, Scott's talking to these this older gentleman and
I remember
his
that. Yeah,
wife,
this was awkward.
and they were talking about going to nude beaches together. And I'm like,
Not me and him. No.
you kind of were.
Well, how do you leave the conversation? I'm just talking because whenever you went in the bathroom, his wife came out and she's like, "It's hot." I'm like, "Yeah, it's hot." And he's like, "Well, take your clothes off." I'm like, "Hell, did you see the guy wearing the speed whirls? Everybody's doing it." He's like, "Oh, she would." I'm like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "No, we just got back from a nude beach about a month ago." Well, then I'm like hook, line, and sinkered in, but I can't really leave. Lex and Trevor's coming out of the porta potties right there. Mm-hmm. I know I didn't have my phone on me at that point.
Yep.
So I had to listen to a spill about Florida nude beaches, and if you picture the type of people we're talking about with the nipple piercings and the Speedo stuff, they fit the build. Super nice people.
Yep.
I'm a redneck. I'm sometimes white trashy too. It's I'm not trying to discriminate, but I'm saying is, if I saw them on the nude beach, I think I would go to the clothing section. Is where I think I'd be heading. But very interesting conversation.
7 miles of nude beach.
Alexa and Trevor walk up, and they're like, they gave me this what the frick look on their face.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, smiling away, boys, smiling away.
I couldn't believe that Scott got his number. That's what weirded me out.
Well, he said it was Susie's, but then he said, "Hey, my name's Susie." As he left, that makes sense now. That's a good one. I got another one. So it was pretty hot this weekend. And Cody Birdsong, freaking goofball, dude. He's Randy Birdsong's brother with Headhunters TV. He was going to the porta potties in our the VIP section.
Yep.
He's like, "You'll never guess what was laying on the ground over there." I'm like, "No." He's like, a big old fat girl that was 99% naked. He's walked up and she's flailing around on the ground, just acting all crazy. And basically nothing. I don't know if she was nude, but the way he talked,
had underwear on and that was it, or something
like that. And he's like, "Hey, you all right? You need help?" And she's dazing at the stars, just out of her mind. And I don't really think he ever got out of her what was going on.
Didn't know if she was overheating or
overdosing,
over drinking,
something, which is probably a little bit of both.
Yeah,
but I think they had some help. I don't think he helped.
No,
but they had some guys come over and help her get out of that situation. But he said
they got a pallet lifter.
He's like, she wasn't looking good out there naked on the lawn. He's like, that's not, I should have told Susie the nude beach is over here.
Yep. Oh God. Oh. No, I'm sure that's the type of person it was too. Just somebody that's just over the top.
Yeah.
Just easy on the eyes.
Yeah, I guarantee it. There was some easy over the eyes, some ladies, but there was also a lot that wasn't
that
so
were good for people with glasses.
Yeah, with their beer goggles on.
Yeah, that's what they would have needed. It was fun though, man. It was a blast. There's a lot of cool people there, a lot of interesting people, good and bad ways.
Yes.
It was fun.
And
I'm looking
also
forward to
go give Randy Birdsong a follow on YouTube. Headhunters TV.
Headhunters
I'm
TV.
telling you, not because he's a buddy of mine. His production, Scoob's his editor, or the main guy, and this guy Scoob, and he's mentioned, maybe even seen on some of the films, but dude, he does an amazing job with editing, and it's something you've never seen before. It's he takes all these things that don't make sense and shouldn't go together, and he somehow makes them in this creative, just you watch the intro and it just you're hooked.
Yeah.
And they kill really good deer. And Nate's such a humble freaking... Okay, I say humble. He may not come off humble when you see him on TV. He's very proud, but he's proud in a humble sense. He doesn't let negativity get to him.
He enjoys life.
He enjoys life.
He's always happy. You're not going to get him down. He appreciates everything. The things that you should appreciate in life.
That metaphor he was talking about, he said, "Don't be the vulture looking for death." He said, in life, too many people walk around and they are only looking for the bad things, the death, and that's what you harp on. He said, but he missed all these good things that were in the field and in the trees, all the green, all the life, all the colors. He missed that because he was searching for death, and that goes with who you're surrounding yourself around, how your mindset is. It's really good. And that's the kind of person Nate is. He's a God-fearing man. He's a very loving, honest, trustworthy family man. Mm-hmm. He's a hell of a hunter, a hell of a guy to talk to. He's really smart. He's an athlete.
Singer.
Yeah, he's a country music star. I mean, the dude's awesome on a microphone and a guitar.
Yeah, he's but he doesn't let that stuff he said multiple times you need to just know where you're irreplaceable in life. He's like,
Yeah.
you can always be replaced, like in singing and hunting or whatever. He's like, loves his family to death. He's like, that home is where I'm irreplaceable.
Yeah.
But he loves all this other stuff.
Yeah, he's thankful for getting to do what he does.
Yeah, he acknowledges that it could all end as quick as it started up. And but they're both Randy's freaking awesome.
Randy's cool too. And
he works. They're very sweet.
He works his ass off to get because he may be one of those guys you look at and be like, oh, it must be nice, dude. He doesn't have a day off. He doesn't have a minute off. If he's doing business 24/7.
Yep.
No matter where he's at, whether it's his other place in his Oklahoma, his place here
New
local, Mexico, like and Cody's there too, and Cody also has a realtor license too, so he does that kind of stuff. But like they didn't get stuff handed to them; they worked their butts off to do it. So like it's awesome footage, awesome editing, awesome people. Give them a follow. They're trying to grow the YouTube. You know, YouTube's a struggle, even if you're, I wouldn't say quote unquote famous.
Yeah.
It's hard to get in the algorithm.
Yep, it is. And they're awesome though. They're really, really good people.
Yes.
Really good.
Yeah. And we've also got some connections on some hats. Was it Whitetail Hat Company?
Whitetail Co.
Whitetail Co. So it's Whitetail Hat Company and Whitetail Company.
Yep.
Me and Trevor bought some. He's wearing one right now.
You are too.
Yeah. We both are, aren't we? Yeah. I'll be damned.
Yeah. Look at us.
Dude, their hats are stuff like I've never seen before, and they're really good priced.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a deal there, but these hats were $30.
$30.
I shouldn't say that because I have to charge more if I buy some stuff from them. But
yeah,
they're also buying their stuff in like thousands bulk, and I'm going to have to do mine in like 10 bulk. But
yeah, and they got some hoodies that they just had. I need to get on their website.
Badass designs,
like really, really good, well-made material and stuff. And they were really nice guy. Really nice guys.
Super. Out of Buffalo, New York.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like this whole thing's like an ad, but we're trying to express our excitement. Like we talked to 1,000 people.
Yep.
And we're talking about the few people that stuck out and who related to us.
Yeah, who was very personable.
Yeah, like they're like we only have a few hundred followers or a few thousand followers on certain platforms. Like we are nobody, but we want to grow. We want to do things.
Yep.
We have dreams and aspirations, just like everybody does. It doesn't have to be hunting. It could be freaking underwater basket weaving.
Yeah.
But if that's what you want to do, go after it. You know, within your own means. But if you want to do something great, make leaps and bounds. Try to. So we're trying to go there one step at a time.
Slowly but surely. Moving in the right direction. Direction.
But, hey, man, that was 47 minutes on the dot. We tried to make like a 45-minute podcast. Trevor's got to get back to some lively duties and pack for work.
Yep. And we will be back together 4 days probably, really, before bow season. Since I got to fly out and stuff, it'll probably be when I get off, and instead of getting home like midday Thursday, it may be Thursday night, Friday morning. Really, maybe
we can do some over phone podcasts while you're down in Texas if you have more time off and stuff.
Well,
I'm gonna try to send you some things, maybe to do some editing for me too, with some reels and stuff like that.
And stuff,
that would help out a lot because
I've
got to bust my butt on this computer, get some hunts out.
Yep, and some
Tony as well. You'll be seeing Tony here pretty quick too. It's time to get everybody riled up and fired up.
We're excited getting deer on camera. And, it's here again.
And Derek too. Yep. I'm not trying to leave him out.
Right. It seems like it takes forever, and then when it's here, you're like, man, I got to get all this stuff together now. I'm about to be gone for a month.
Yeah.
But
it's tough on you.
We'll be ready.
Yeah, man. So in the meantime, get out there, get your stuff ready, fling some arrows, and stay wild.
Stay wild.
Stay wild. We will talk to you guys soon. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Please leave us a comment. We got to get some views up. We're only getting like 50 views a piece on this stuff. It's partially my fault because it takes time to edit. I'm gone for 12 hours a day, and I have Severus like 30 minutes out of that whole day. And I try to come in with family. I try to get a lift in. It's tough. So help me out. Give me some motivation. I need some motivation. It's tough times right now. Tough times in the fosterhood. Yeah, we've had deaths, we've had breakdowns, we have expenses. Golly. Anyway, you guys know the struggle. Keep it real. Give us a follow. Look up the people I've been talking about. You know, your Vica, your Whitetail Greens, your
Antler Edge.
We got South Texas Bucks and Bows. If you guys are looking for exotic hunts, he's messaging me this week trying to get some stuff scheduled.
Whitetail
Company. Awesome dudes. Yeah, if you guys know anything about this, the Scent Thief guys, I know a lot of people use that stuff's awesome. It's like COVID for the nose. And as long as it ain't if as long as it's not hot, I have pretty good luck with that stuff.
Yeah.
When it's hot, I'm sweating like a freaking pig.
It's
not much I can do.
It's pretty unavoidable.
Yeah. So maybe if this stuff works and keep me from being able to sweat and create all that chaos in my system, it'd be all right. But
Yeah, I agree.
anyway, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Stay tuned with us. Keep us posted. If you guys are doing something cool, send it our way. It motivates us, or it's going to make us mad and motivate us at the same time. Tell us how bad we suck. Tell us how good we're doing.
And wish us luck. Hopefully we get potential to have some good deer on the ground this year.
Yeah, man.
So, potential's there.
Episode 32 is a wrap.
All right. Toodles, fellers.
Bye, guys.